Proverbs chapter 11. I'm Kat Caldwell, and this is my channel, Floodlights. We are going to continue our study of Proverbs, going into Proverbs chapter 11 today. We are reading from the Message Bible as we've been all along. Chapter 11. God hates cheating in the marketplace. He loves it when business is above board. The stuck-up fall flat on their faces, but down-to-earth people stand firm. The integrity of the honest keeps them on track. The deviousness of crooks bring them to ruin. A thick bankroll is no help when life falls apart, but a principled life can stand up to the worst. Moral character makes for smooth traveling. An evil life is a hard life. Good character is the best insurance. Crooks get trapped in their sinful lust. When the wicked die, that's it. The story's over, and end of hope. A good person is saved from much trouble. A bad person runs straight into it. The loose tongue of the godless spreads destruction. The common sense of the godly preserves them. When it goes well for good people, the whole town cheers. When it goes badly for bad people, the town celebrates. When right living people bless a city, it flourishes. Evil talk turns it into a ghost town in no time. Mean-spirited slander is heartless. Quiet discretion accompanies good sense. A gad-about gossip can't be trusted with a secret, but someone of integrity won't violate a confidence. Without good direction, people lose their way. The more wise counsel you follow, the better your chances. Whoever makes deals with strangers is sure to get burned. If you keep a cool head, you'll avoid rash bargains. A woman of gentle grace gets respect, but men of rough violence grab for loot. When you're kind to others, you help yourself. When you're cruel to others, you hurt yourself. Bad work gets paid with a bad check. Good work gets solid pay. Take your stand with God's loyal community and live, or chase after phantoms of evil and die. God can't stand deceivers, but oh, how he relishes integrity. Count on this: the wicked won't get off scot-free, and God's loyal people will triumph. Like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful face on an empty head. The desires of good people lead straight to the best, but wicked ambition ends in angry frustration. The world of the generous gets larger and larger. The world of the stingy gets smaller and smaller. The one who blesses others is abundantly blessed. Those who help others are helped. Curses on those who drive a hard bargain. Blessing on all who play fair and square. The one who seeks good finds the light. The student of evil becomes evil. A life devoted to things is a dead life, a stump. A God-shaped life is a flourishing tree. Exploit or abuse your family and end up with a fistful of air. Common sense tells you it's a stupid way to live. A good life is a fruit-bearing tree. A violent life destroys souls. If good people barely make it, what's in store for the bad? So just like yesterday, just like chapter 10, Solomon is just going through and giving little proverbs. And I think of these as like the typical proverb that we think of these days that we can put on a pretty background and put on Instagram, put into our Pinterest. You know, they are little truth statements that we can live by. I like it that he starts out reiterating what God likes about how people conduct themselves. So, and what he hates. Like, God hates cheating in the marketplace. So if you, in your job, in your studies, whatever, if you are a Christian, if you are following Jesus, don't cheat. You know, he loves it when your business is above board. There was moral character makes for smooth traveling. An evil life is a hard life. That is so true. Like, there are some people really advocating hard for some evil lives to be normalized in society, but what they don't understand is that an evil life is a hard life. It's a hellish life. You know, like, you don't want to live the kind of life that is not above board, that you don't want people thinking you're a cheat, that you're a gossip, that you are not a good person. when it goes badly for bad people, it says the town celebrates. Like, people don't like evil people. We don't like it. Like, we celebrate when Hitler dies. We celebrate when Stalin dies, and people get out of that and they come into freedom. I like this one, verse 12. Mean-spirited slander is heartless. Quiet discretion accompanies good sense. I just love it. A gad about gossip can't be trusted with a secret, but someone of integrity won't violate a confidence. I just finished reading The Loyalist Team. I highly recommend it if any of you work on teams, which is pretty much anybody who works out of the home and even people who work in the home. And they talk over and over again about how the best teams don't approve of gossip. They don't accept it. They shut it down right away. Gossip is one of those things that can ruin people. They can ruin businesses, they can ruin careers, and the whole culture of a business can fall apart. With people gossiping. Verse 20, God can't stand deceivers, but oh, how he relishes integrity. We've got to live integral lives. That doesn't mean that you don't mess up, but when you're living with integrity, people understand you messing up. Nobody really expects you to be perfect, but if your integrity is intact, people are quicker to forgive you or to really see the good that you're trying to do, and maybe you messed up, but they're just quicker to forgive you and move on from it. The world of the generous gets larger and larger. The world of the stingy gets smaller and smaller. I love that. I might put that up on my Instagram. A life devoted to things is a dead life, a stump. So if you devote your whole life to just stuff, you're dead. Like, your life is dead. But a God-shaped life, so life going after things of God, is a flourishing tree. This one really stuck out at me. Verse 29, exploit or abuse your family and end up with a fistful of air. Like, nothing, right? You have nothing to grab onto. You have nothing to hold onto. Common sense tells you it's a stupid way to live. So, you really don't want to. God gave you a family. And of course things happen in our family, but don't be the one to exploit it. Don't be the one to abuse your family. You'll be left with nothing. I tell my girls all the time, you're sisters. You are what you have. Friends come, friends go. Community comes, community goes. But your family is what you have. You be that person that doesn't exploit or abuse. And your family members will probably follow. So everyone just is going to agree, like, I'm going to be somebody who won't abuse or exploit the other person. Just everyone agree, and you will have a good family. No, it doesn't really matter if you are a single parent or not. Lots of things have happened. Whatever has happened in the past, from now on, decide, I'm not going to exploit or abuse my family. I don't want to be left with nothing. Just at the end of my life, how sad, to be like, I just let everyone who should be with me right now, I let them go, and now I have nothing. There you go. There's your dose of truth and wisdom for the day. Tomorrow we will continue with chapter 12. And until then, if you like this, please hit the like button, hit subscribe so you'll be notified when there are other videos coming. I will continue with Proverbs this week, and there will probably be a few more videos, at least one more video this week of just sort of commentary on Christianity and the culture. Until then, see you later.